Hey, what is up, you guys? This is D Hendon, and I have another Call of Duty Black Ops 2 video for you guys today. I want to talk. Wait, before I get the story started, I want to ask you guys what game on the market now do you think I should get to play? Because I'm really bored of the same. I mean, not the same. I love first person shooters, so basically, I would buy any shooter or third person shooter. But what game on the market do you think I should get? Like, I have went through a lot of games lately, and I can't figure out what I want to keep playing. I played Defiance, and that game is actually really good, and I'm probably gonna end up buying that. But yeah. So let's get this video started. Basically, today I wanted to talk about crazy girls, like crazy bitches for real. And alright, so this story is, it's kinda I guess it's kinda fucked up lightweight. Okay, I had these two friends, Emily and Jillian, and in the summer, during the summer, we would all hang out and shit with my friend David and all that and shit. So we're hanging out and shit, and then every time they come in my car, they always say hey to David, never say hey to me. And I'm like, what the fuck? You're in my car and you can't say hey. So I confronted both of them about that shit. And basically, Emily, she didn't want to have anything to do with it, and Jillian just kept talking shit. So I'm like, alright, I asked Jillian, how is she, like, how do you get in my car and not say anything to me? Oh, well, it's your fault. You're not the one trying to get to know me. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? The fuck you mean? If you don't know me, you're not trying to get to know me, but you're riding in my car. That's like, if you don't know someone, what the fuck are you in their car for? You know what I mean? Like, that shit is just ridiculous. So, basically, she just got salty as fuck and she stopped talking. And then when I talked to Emily, she came back later like, DeAndre, why are you bitching and stuff? Why are you acting like a bitch? And I'm like, hold on, like, why did you just call me a bitch? I never called you out of your name before, so don't call me out of mine. And she's like, oh, it's not my fault that you're acting like that and shit. I'm like, alright, so I stopped talking to her and shit. And she texts me back saying that, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, no, you can't be sorry after you call someone a bitch. Like, that shit just doesn't add up with me. And then she was like, oh, I'm not sorry that you, I'm not sorry that I called you a bitch. I'm sorry that you can't understand why you're a bitch. And I'm like, what? 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 What the fuck? You stupid bitch. I swear, dude. Right then, at that moment, I wanted to beat the shit out of her. It was so ridiculous that I just wanted to fucking demolish her shit. I wanted to come to her house and beat the fuck out of that bitch. And I don't know. I know I have quite the temper, quite the anger. Like, okay, I have a fucking horrible mouth. Like, I talk a lot of shit. I know that. And I just don't understand that. I really don't. Like, I don't understand how you call me a bitch and then say sorry. Then say, oh, I'm not sorry that you're a bitch. I'm sorry that you can't understand why you're a bitch. Like, what the fuck? All I could say was, what? No one has ever said anything like that to me in my life. And that's why I don't let people say shit about me like that. Like, I swear, if it was a guy that said something like that, he would have got the shit beat out of him in like fucking 10 minutes. I would have drove straight to his house and beat the shit out of him. But I was just so surprised because she's always been like this nice girl and shit, and she's really not. Like, she's a horrible person too. Her personality is so bland. It's so fucking boring. She always does shit like basically. Okay, my friend David, he didn't know that this shit happened and stuff, and I told him and shit, and he was saying, "Oh well, you know, she's probably." She just says stuff like that when she get mad and stuff, and I'm like, no, she don't, because she never said anything like that to you. And then she was like, and then now she's starting to treat him the same way she treated me. Like, she'll text you, then stop texting you, and don't text you ever again until you text her, like 3 or 4 hours later. And I'm like, that's so fucking phony to me. Like, bitch, you're just fucking a phony ass, stupid, slut ass bitch. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying right now, but she's just, oh my god, that shit pissed me the fuck off. I have never got that mad in my life, like. And then all of my friends were telling me, oh, you should beat her ass. And oh, and then a lot of guys think that a lot of you guys might think that since I'm black, I have a lot of black friends. I don't really mess with black people that much. I don't like black people that much. So yeah, and then I'm like, even though I say the word nigga that much, a lot, I say it a lot, but hey, it's just our common terms language. Okay, yeah, this video is coming to a quick end. This is a nice little short video, so comment, rate, subscribe. Have more shit like this for you guys later. Alright, peace.